Alright, Gungeon. I want to run as fun as the last one, but I want it to happen in a single cycle. The Rat's Ring is the freaking... Oh, God! Is the best thing I've gotten in this game so far. That run was insane. And I think it was... I guess it was 100% because of the Resourceful Ring. Because we used that to make the clone. No, you go this way. I go this way. And we finish this. I'm glad that the clone is as rare as it is. I really am, because it's like, it's so nice to have that once in a while, but if I had it like, if I had a clone run even once a month, I would get tired of it, I feel. Oh shit. Oh damn. Relying on other people sucks. Yeah, I think I should be able to help a little bit with user interface. That pause menu looks really good. You know, something that Gungeon does really well is it keeps things really thematic. Like the pause menu is the book. Or like it has its creatures all around. Littering your game with the inhabitants of the game and the other elements, I think, is a really good idea. And it's pretty cheap too, because most of the time you're just reusing assets you already have, just like turning them 45 degrees or changing the color on them. But it's also a way to reinforce like the style of the game. You really want stuff to imitate itself as a way of like reaffirming like the language of the game. That's why the face is that same face of the Bulletkin is so prominent in all of the promotional material of this game. All of the it's like it's seen everywhere. That little 2 dots with a line, or 2 dots with a smile that's like a half moon. You see it everywhere, and it becomes like synonymous with this game. Oh boy, that's a shit shop. You'll see a lot of games will do something like that. A game like Tomb Raider or something will have everything be made kind of like out of natural elements. It'll look like it is the wilderness or whatever. Tomb Raider, you know, which is just set in jungles and barely goes into tombs. Just things like that. Things where you're reminding people of the contents of the game without it. Like, if it's all mecha stuff, have it look mechanical. If all the enemies are going to be robots, have it look like either... Ooh, you know what would be really cool? Terminator vision, basically, from Terminator 1. Like when he's looking at people and they're getting highlighted in infrared or whatever. No, that's Predator. But, you know, similar. Wireframe skeletons of people, stuff like that. Just let the form imitate the content, or dictate the content, or vice versa, you know? There should be a dialogue between how it looks and what it actually is displaying. Thermal, that's right. How spency is this one? Not very spency at all. Man, I don't know. If I knew that, I'd be a freaking Predator-minator. Predator-minator. Whee! Hey, that's a good boss weapon. Another weapon I like. Okay, so everything's great and wonderful, and this is the start of something pretty. It looks like Rufy's, what is it, simple message something? What does SMS stand for? God, I don't know technology. Whoa. Isn't there like a kid's musician named Rufy? No, it's Raffy. Oh my god, I don't know anything. Ruffy? He sings that banana phone song. It's Raffy. I'm right. Right? Right. Oh, the keys have been quite pleasant. Despite all my rage, I don't think I'll be taking that thing. Whoops, don't shoot the same guy. I don't think I've actually ever seen Terminator 1, I've just seen clips of it. Which means I'm a friggin' poser. I know. But that's okay. Being a poser about action movies is alright. You know what my favorite action movie was growing up? Last Action Hero. I didn't really understand that it was like a tongue-in-cheek look at the whole genre. I just thought it was cool how self-aware it was. It was my first, I feel like it was one of my first introductions to the idea of like meta narratives. Isn't Schwarzenegger the bad guy in one? And then he's like, hey, I don't like being the bad guy. So make a sequel where I'm a robot who is good. Dude, you should watch Last Action Hero. It's basically, it's a kid falls into a movie, I think. He falls into an action movie, and there within he runs into Arnold Schwarzenegger, who is the hero. Basically, it pokes fun at all action movies, while 100% being the thing it's making fun of. But it's just got a really good comic sensibility for an action movie. Also, I think I had the game on like Genesis. It was really cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he like he hates being the bad guy. I remember him talking about like Shoemaker or whatever's Batman and Robin, where he played Mr. Freeze. He said he like woke up feeling like terrible because he was playing the villain in that freaking corny-ass movie. I think his, like, the public perception of him is pretty important to him. He doesn't want to know that they're little, like, 9-year-olds thinking that he's a big baddie. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, Last Session Hero had the idea, like, it was the first thing I'd ever seen where they made fun of all phone numbers in movies starting with 555. There were some good movies in the 90s. Freaking Roger Rabbit. Zemeckis was on a roll. Did I say Zemeckis did Batman and Robin? I didn't mean Zemeckis. Who did I don't think I said Zemeckis, but now I can't think of who I would have said. If you love meta humor, you should watch Community. Abed is one of TV's best characters for that. Shoemaker, that's... yeah. Amy Shoemaker. I don't trust my dog. Okay, now we just need Table Tech blanks, and we got Table Tech Bs, baby. Oh, don't worry, I'll make you your shoes. Your shoes. It's like a little elf that, they don't make shoes, do they? They just mend them. It's not elves. It's, gnomes. Right? What the hell fixes shoes? Oh, Lord. I can't even remember what the supernatural cobblers are. How is anybody gonna ever take me seriously? Okay. The two-partedness of that attack. I want Crown of Guns so bad. I did get accuracy, didn't I? Yeah, I freaking want it. I gotta remember to grab some curse here. But I'm not gonna do it until I have this. Woo! Those were some fucking dodges. Holy crap. Damn it. No! I wish there was more elemental weaknesses. I wish there were more elemental weaknesses. I wish you could play this like a freaking... Like, I don't know, like it had an elemental wheel, basically. A rock, paper, scissors style thing where like, alright, here's a poison in me, so I'm gonna use fire, because fire spreads poison. Oh, god damn it. Well, there goes my freaking old crest, most likely. I think it's pretty damn rude that they put mini-bosses, like, nearly guaranteed on the second floor, which is the floor with the old crest. In your face, butthole. The water thing is cool, but it feels like it's not enough. I don't know if I need that. I hate this room so much. Oh my god, that was awesome. Oh god, did I just jump into that freaking explosion? I don't know what I was thinking. I thought it was just like over. Ay. This is very fearful playing right now. Okay, we made it. We're the best. Like how, you know, in, what's that game? What's it called? Fire Emblem, there's the damage wheel. So it's like a rock, paper, scissors, like lances beat swords, or axes beat swords. Now, what is it? I don't fucking remember. Sucks. Just brought it up. Swords and pole arms are different, and then there's axes, which is the other thing. It's a neat system, it really is, and it kind of like, it makes you think about every engagement, and then like, ranged attacks are good, but you can't counter. Everybody can counter, so you really got to be certain that you want to use, like, that you're going to get a kill shot if you're using your axe guy versus a sword guy who will counter and do a ton more damage than you did to him, or whatever. This guy's invincible, and I can't hit him. Is he actually invincible? Weird. He's like untargetable or something. Very strange, very strange. Fire Emblem games are a great turn-based combat series. Or, I guess, tactics is what they're called. Alright, we gotta go get Curse from that pot room, which I really, of course, don't remember where it is or what it looks like. Oh, Flack Black just started playing Gungeon, and it's just called Trying My Best. I think he's been having a rough time with it, which is crazy because he's so good at so many games. I guess, I don't know. It's very hard for me to, like, remember that people can be good at most games and not, like, perfect at Gungeon. Very, very happy now. Very, very happy now. Very, 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 very. Not quite as happy with this one, though. It's okay. It's not great, I know. 1 cent short. What a bummer. What a bummer. We couldn't build a rat. I want them to re-release every Fire Emblem game on the Switch. Oh, Derringer. How horrible. Nice. Yeah. I should go back to my first save file and just see how many deaths I have. One of these Dias. Can someone explain to me, we were talking about Predators and Terminators earlier. How the hell the Aliens franchise and the Predator franchise got all mashed up. I don't remember Predator because I don't think I ever actually saw it. But like what I do remember is that it's like an action movie first, right? Am I right or am I making that up? I mean, the obvious answer is they are both produced by the same publisher, and they wanted to make sure the licenses stayed in the zeitgeist. But like, what I don't like is a crossover of that nature basically just seems like we got two tough aliens. Let's get them to duke it out. It's a King Kong versus Godzilla thing that like is just stupid in my mind. They had to like either scale down King Kong or scale up Godzilla. Like, no, other way around. Because like Godzilla steps on buildings, right? King Kong climbs up them. And then just like, it's fine. These two movies made a bunch of money, so it's okay. We just need them for their money-making potential. Okay. That was a bad dodge. I got lucky. Chickens, you're cool and all, and I love how you remove my need to fight certain enemies, but stop blocking my shots. Oh! That was dumb. And then all of my bees flew into a wall. I guess that's what the first Alien movie was a sci-fi horror. I was gonna say the first of its kind, but you could kind of say that 2001 was the first of its kind. I like the Castlevania-ness of this floor, music-wise. I don't know what I'm talking about. It just sounds like a creepy castle. Like a guy's on the pipe organ just like blam bloom blam 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 bloom. And that guy's name was Dose One. I should play High Hell. I think that's another Dose One scored game that I think I got free from a Twitch Prime bundle or something. Angry and Hungry Bullets are the most fucking frequent bullet modifiers in this game. They're always showing up. There we go. You tell it, Roddy. Whoops. Man, you're gonna hate it when you have to pay freaking Comcast out the ass. I wish I could pay anybody else for internet than Comcast. Or AT&T or Verizon. But like, I had Google Chrome for a little bit, and it made me so angry at the major telecoms. Like, they're such shady little shits. I'm at $250, and we pay like $160 a month for it or something. Something ridiculous. And my upload speed, 8 megabytes per second when I do a speed test. It's like, it caps at 10, which is fucking insane. When I had Google Chrome... Oh, shit. Nice. When I had Google Chrome, it was 1,000 upload, 1,000 download. Just like they opened the thing so you could send stuff. And it was $70 fucking a month. 70. That's it. No, but it definitely throttles. That yellow box that's like, hey, look at me, someone said your name, scares me. I don't know why. I think that and the red text are just like... That's a nightmare combination of colors. Oh, it was fiber. Yeah, I was like, is that wrong? It is wrong. It's been so long. It was the one thing, like, besides a couple of my friends, it was the one, like, thing about living in Kansas City that I really, really miss. Oh yeah, the explosion thing. Well, I think that weapon is ruined now. Damn it. Needs a bigger target. Damn it. Just need a bigger target in general. Get bigger, old king. Yo, Bob, what's up? Whatever. I don't have to aim as much at this one. Okay, that was fucking terrible. What? Oh man, one of his little radial spawns or whatever. Not his radial spokes, but his radial chasers after the spokes. No, Glacier is ruined because the explosions stopped working. Stopped destroying bullets. They did that thing where it's like, if you explode multiple times, it doesn't destroy the target. No, I didn't pick up Angry Bullets. It was just for sale. It's ruined since the update. So if you're spamming it, you're not constantly getting an increase in... So, oh my god, that's the best. No, it stops erasing them after... If you're using an explosive thing over and over, it just stops erasing bullets until you put some time between them. So if I'm just like shooting, it's going to destroy bullets once, and then the next ones are going to stop. I think they made it work that way because of the TNT kin or the dynamite kin. But like it also ruined airstrike as a defensive item in the same way, or a similar way at least. Yeah, if you look at the patch update, it sucks, man. Ooh, double freaking ducks is cool. Especially when one of them goes straight into a wall. That's when it's the coolest. Angry Bullets might have actually been decent with backup gun. I mean, the most beneficial items with backup gun are the most benefited, I guess, are the sling and then scrambler if I get that. Woo! Ooh, but it should actually have some benefit for Crown of Guns, Crown of Bullets. No fun hijinks for me. My my mother-in-law, since Jackie is like injured, she decided she's coming out and she's staying at our place. And so the stream's going on hiatus after tonight because she's gonna be like a room away, and I don't want to be in here talking to myself. You know, it's weird. It's weird when people who don't understand streaming are hanging out when you're streaming, because it just seems like you get more questions than I feel like dealing with. What's the barrel and backup gun? Just fish everywhere? Why did that sound like he died? I have no idea what happened there, but that's okay. What a weird room. I think I am going to do that. Oops. I did it last time. It felt cool, even though all I did was get paid and unpaid or whatever. Limited and shielded. Fuck. Limited's the worst one you can get. Which means I'll probably be using starter ammo after I run out of this one. I don't think Jackie's mom is gonna care to get it, you know? I mean, no offense to her, she's a fine person. I just don't think she's going to put in the mental effort to try to understand it. It's just gonna be like, why do you waste your time doing that? It's just an excuse to play video games. It's like, no fucking duh! It's just weird having someone sleep in your house. Like, it disrupts your whole shit. Alright, was unsure there. Until Saturday at the earliest. Hey, that's another good one that really benefits from backup gun. Cool. How many keys do we have? 4? 4 Fig Newton. Pretty late. Ability to steal. Better than Nevor. No, because I don't know that reference. I mean, I could try, but I'd have to figure out what you're talking about first. I read a lot of New York Times when I was writing. I think their short fiction is great most of the time, but I just fell off. Or wait, no, I'm thinking of the New Yorker. Why does this gun seem so big? That guy looks cool sitting on his porch. I think she understands online work. I think she doesn't understand online entertainment. Oh, nice. All right. I need to like get back into reading short fiction. I mostly read like novels these days. And mostly it's audiobooks. I started reading, I guess it's Caesar or Kaiser Aria, and it's Ira, I think. And it's freaking amazing. But it's like, it's weird. I write short fiction, if I write fiction, which isn't recently. But it's so hard to just sit down and read it. Like, it's so hard to get... wrapped in and then it end, which is the point. It's, oh shit. You're supposed to have like, okay. So we're gonna get that. Okay, I need to steal or buy a key and then steal that. I think the problem is I really enjoy the attachment I get to characters and situations. And it's like a major part of my experience. The longer the book, the better for me these days. Something where I'm really just like stuck with people, you know? Also, my tastes in fiction have changed a lot. It used to be super lyrical, a lot of like descriptive. I liked a lot of Cormac McCarthy for that reason in particular. I wanted, like, the more poetic the better, basically. And then at some point it's like, no, I just want good content. Sentences be damned. I want it to like have a great idea. Oh boy. And kind of like still torn between the two, whether it matters more that a sentence is well written. The Expanse series now. Good night, Kyle. Expanse. Is that the New Earth series or whatever? I think I'm at 5 curse now. Alright, this is like the boss that I wanted. Okay. Too close to the end to not just be safe there. Damn it. Oh, shit. I've never gotten the Titanic ones when I wasn't also controlling them. Let's give this a go. Man, I wish I'd gotten Angry Bullets now. Holy crap. They're great. The knockback's a little intense. Oh, they're very, very obviously auto-targeting. Okay. Loud. I'm almost ready for my next book. I have one, like a historical fiction book, set in like the deserts of the West Coast or something, that I haven't really started yet, after I finish this book of short stories. But after that, yeah, send me that, remind me about the Expanse series. I just want to be like in it, you know? I want to be drowning in these characters. Andron, I don't care what you're playing. Golden Hill, okay. The one that I have up next is called Oh, whoops, I thought I had everything. Oh, no, not even close. What is it called? I'll go grab it after this. Ooh, what happens if that guy gets unjammed? Ugh, he's dull looking. Oops. That's so strange. I pretty much read everything Neil Stephenson's written, which I love his like his take on science fiction is kind of like it's more about education than flights of fancy. Whoa! Okay. That's a little rude. It's more about making things function as they would in the actual situation. I don't know him. Is that his doppelganger? No, I haven't. That's like the one that's actually set. That's about magic, right? Oh no. Hey, they can't get picked up. That's one he like co-wrote with somebody, I believe. Time travel, okay. I did not know that. Let's save these keys until we know what Link has for us. You have to go through these tiny hallways. Weird. I don't think I knew that. Eat my butt, game. Oh, the secret room's right there. Fuck. Well, oh well. No. Do I want a copy of what? The Rise and Fall of Dodo? Maybe. Yeah. I'd read that. Where, oh where is the weapon I was using? Seven Eves has become one of my favorite, books of all time. I know it's kind of corny in a lot of ways, end of the world scenario, etc., etc. But I think it's just so well done, and the characters are so, oops, I care about them without it being corntabulous. Like, I don't feel like anybody is like unbelievable in their heroism or their villainy. It has one of my favorite villains of all time because she's so honest. Like, Julia Bliss Flaherty is, in my opinion, one of the best bad guys ever made. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Ooh, almost walked into that shot there. Damn it. So this Corsair thing is really cool, but it's kind of like Angelic Knight Gungeon. It's dangerous. I'm gonna keep using it though because it's fun and I haven't. really use it. I think the only other time I had it, I had remote bullets, so it didn't behave properly. I like when it's chaotic like this. At least until I see my health start to dwindle, and then I'm like, pull it back, pull it back. Rewind a little bit. This is not where you ever want to be, Jesus. Nice. Weird. Oh, no, 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 no. I accidentally let go of the button. That's cool. That's really cool. I mean, I try not to ever talk about the time shift in 7 Eves because it was such a surprise. But yeah, it's not as good as the first part. That's not... That part just feels like a sequel that he didn't want to make into a separate book. He wanted to just keep as one overall body of work. And I kind of respect it more for doing that. But, yeah, that definitely feels like the weaker part, you know? I still like it, though. I like the way the pathways that he took in kind of laying it out. And I like the way the tech is based on... It is sensible from where tech is now. I don't know. I think that's basically it for Stevenson for me, because what I like about him is everything seems to follow a logical pathway. It doesn't seem like things just happen because. They happen because if X, then Y. And it's always reasonable. Yeah, the mythos and the seven... I don't want to talk about it. Like, I mean, I don't mean, like, let's not talk about it. I mean, like, I don't want to give anything away. I don't know who's still going to read that book. I know it's, like, been out for 5 years or whatever, but... I just loved that I knew nothing about that book. And I think the first version I read of it was a digital version. Yeah, I wish I liked Artemis more. I actually got Jackie started listening to it because she enjoyed The Martian, but I think she kind of like... She got, like, less focused when it got really specific in the math and the science of it. And Artemis, like, I think I'm pretty sure I've said this before, I feel like The Martian was simulation and Artemis is arcade. Like, it just feels so much, like, so much faster and looser, you know? Not that it feels wrong, it just feels faster and looser. No! God damn it, why do I keep... Ooh, I don't know. Where's the shop? We haven't found the shop yet? the sparrow that, Oh wait, no, that's red sparrow. No, I have not read either of those. Can't see anything. Oh boy, it's just like freaking Horn City over here. What do you call a boat horn? I guess a foghorn? Is that the noise? No. Maybe it is a foghorn. These suck. Actually, ghost bullets could be good. I think ghost bullets might actually be great. Let's go get them. Yeah. Definitely that. But I'm mostly thinking about bosses. And I don't know. I think this will potentially hit more frequently. I want bouncy bullets, though. I guess that's what I really need. Oh wow, I just realized that I wasn't actually paying attention. Yeah, this deck definitely is hitting more often. It's like hitting the wings multiple times. The backup ones are still kind of sucking ass, though. I think they're falling into the entrance tunnel. I'm not in love with the weapons I have on this one. It's still going okay, but I'm just like... I feel like well, I should have been using my other boss weapon a little bit more. Damn it. Thought the blank would do it. Alright, so who gets ammo? Maybe Corsair. Sling for phase 2 of the Lich. Or Corsair for everything else. Yeah, Corsair. Phase 2 of the Lich, I might actually use my shell. Oh, did we do the Lead God? I think we did. Yeah. Alright, that was dumb. I need to go back to my college, like, course guide and reread some of the books in there. I read a lot of Haruki Murakami in college, and I like his stuff, but I don't love it. I took a lot of Japanese studies, so there's a lot of stuff I read for those classes that Kenzaburo Oe, Yukio Mishima, Like, really great fiction that kind of, like, blends the supernatural with the regular world pretty effortlessly. That's what Caesar Aria or Ira feels like to me. Guys, stop existing, please. Listen, you're shooting too much. Thank you. Is that the guy who did Remains of the Day? I think I did have read him. And Never Let Me Go. Whoa, whoa! Stop, everybody. Damn it. I thought Remains of the Day was extremely boring. I know it's not supposed to be a freaking thrill-a-minute thrill ride, but I thought it was extremely boring. I read the whole thing and I was just like, alright, there's gotta be, like, cool stuff. I know his lord or whatever was, what do you call the guy for whom you buddle? Was like a secret Nazi, basically. It still just was a boring-ass book. I love Never Let Me Go, though. I thought that was a great book. The pacing was so fucking good on it. Zero qualms with Never Let Me Go. Yeah, oh my god, it was so subtly revealed too. Oh, I have heart synthesizer, that's why my health is back. Jesus Christ. The coolest thing about Never Let Me Go, honestly, and I don't really, I mean, I'm not going to do the big spoiler, but, was that it gave no inkling whatsoever that it was going to have a microsecond of sci-fi in it for the first, like, 3 or 4/5 of the book. Like, it was left field to the max. Why is left field the field of surprises, by the way? I don't do a lot of baseball, so. Someone explain that one to me, huh? Oh, I'm running out of ammo for all of my weapons, right? I played the game. I just, like, it's weird. It feels like... I mean, I read a lot of sci-fi growing up, and then I got out of it for my last couple years of high school and college, and then I just started reading sci-fi again, and it became like the only thing. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. There's so much I want to read, but I feel like if I start it, it means shelving a bunch of other things on my plate. And also, I just want to buy books at random and read them all the time. That's like, I would love to have like a clone who could just put his mind in mine at the end of a freaking book and give me that experience. It sucks that I am limited to this one stupid body and this one idiotic mind. This feels archaic. Damn it. Get on it, scientists. I don't know, that's why I love audiobooks. I know that, like, to some degree it feels like cheating. It really does to me, too. Like, I miss... I mean, I almost always have at least one book that I'm physically reading, and then... Or either physically or, like, on my phone. Like, right now I'm reading a physical copy of that Caesar Ira book, and I'm reading on my phone Bleeding Edge by Thomas Pynchon, because I'll read that one while I'm at work, or while, you know, if we go on a trip somewhere and I forgot to bring my book, I at least have the one on my phone. Alright, thank God. No more fucking what do you call it? Boats, no more Titanics. I don't think it's too slow to listen to audiobooks. I think it's too slow if you have infinite time. Wow, that sucked. If you have all the free time in the world. It's, I read audiobooks in the car. I listen to them on road trips. I do it when I'm doing chores around the house. Like if I'm washing dishes, I just put on some headphones and listen to an audiobook. It's great because it's something I can do while my hands are active elsewhere. And you still give full attention. It doesn't feel like you're giving half attention. As long as you're not doing something. Anything that has text on it, anything that has people talking, I just turn the book off. Like, I really can't listen to audiobooks if anybody's talking in the car or anything like that. But otherwise, I hated it. I hated even the idea of audiobooks initially. And it was The Martian that was the first one that I read. Yeah, YouTube's a good one. There's so many books I just want to consume, you know? So YouTube for me is on when I'm doing something that's on my computer that doesn't require a tremendous amount of focused thought. This is like the worst gun I could be using right now, but I don't care. I don't feel like switching. Alright, stop being a turd. I do feel like switching. Change my mind. Because of the turd thing, you see. Ah, too early? Lame. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. My jumps are too close. There we go. There we go. All my little dudes helping me out. Not really doing the kind of numbers I want him to be doing, but still doing something. His health is just jumping down. There is something going on. That health bar at the end, it decreases so quickly. I don't do enough train rides. Like, I can't... I'm usually the driver when we go on trips, because my car is nice and I usually keep it up. So I wanna be ingesting a book when I'm driving. I get like 30 minutes of a book every day when I drive to and from work. I get the entire... Like, we're gonna go to Portland at some point. I get those 3 hours. I get 6 hours of listening to this book. And, I don't get that, you know, if I'm not doing audiobooks. It's kind of a necessary evil. It's not ideal, but I have grown to appreciate it. You just gotta, man, ones with bad narrators just suck. I started one book that had a terrible narrator. Not terrible. It's better than I could have done by like 1,000,000%. But pulled me so out of it that I just then bought the physical book and read it that way.